Here, you can talk.
How you doing? I guess I'm on live right now. This is YouTube Live. I'm on. So anyhow, today I just came from my son's school, and my son is IEP. If anybody doesn't know what that means, I think my wife explained that. Dino's had over.
It's just like to help out certain families. Okay. Go ahead.
Dino's had over 9 surgeries, and a couple of different things is going on. But the school sometimes they look out for people that's low income or people that have special needs, kids and stuff like that. And Dino falls within one of those categories. We got a call from the school, and they called us and they wanted to bless us with some stuff. So the school blessed us. We got 2 turkey pans, and I like to show them off. Shout out, because the brother ain't have nothing in here right now, and this is real rap. This is real life. This is very, very real life. You know what I'm saying? I work hard. We do what we gotta do, but sometimes we just don't have. We just ain't have. So we're gonna see. Hopefully they'll help bring a little something together. Because I didn't really have. People think that we have, but we don't have all the time. We'd have to go shopping for certain things. But we got 2 pans. So give a big thumbs up for that. Pans.
Thank you very much.
Now as you can see, boom boom bam. I don't eat pumpkin pie, but this joint looks boom banging. This is pumpkin pie. Okay, this was very well donated. A nice looking pie, by the way. And check this out. Now this is some love right here. Bam.
What's that? Apple pie?
Now, this is some love right here. This is an apple pie. Look at this bad boy. Now this is donated. This is from somebody's heart. Somebody sent some love. You know what I'm saying? Just like when we send out
Thank you very much.
Just like when we send out cameras and watches, the love will come back in some kind of capacity.
Yes, you're right.
You know? So
yes, we've been blessing other people with gifts, and here we've been blessed today.
It came back today. And here's this pie.
Yeah, it does look good. I don't really eat apple pie, but we may try it just to have it on the table.
Take a good look at this pie. But here's the pie.
That's the pumpkin pie.
Okay, so there's the apple and the pumpkin. Now as we get in here, this is the wraparound that goes in this bag. Oh, by the way, I got a hookup today on an Amazon fresh bag. Come on, man. You can't go wrong, man. You can't go wrong. You know what I'm saying? This goes around to keep the stuff nice and soft and cushion. Okay, let's get into the breakdown, the gist of the whole thing. I don't know what's in here, but I'm going to give a shout out. Green beans, fresh farm green beans. Look at these. These are fresh green beans.
Oh, wow, nice.
No pan, no nothing. Look at that.
I'm sorry. I'm looking at the comments to read what you're saying. At the same time, I'm trying to record.
Look at the fresh celery.
Thank you for tuning in.
In order for them to see, you have to be
yes,
on this.
It does come back to you.
I'm not trying to be smart.
Well, I am on you. Right. I'm just looking at comments.
This is celery right here. This is celery they gave us. They gave us a Crackle Barrel 24 cuts of extra sharp cheese.
That was nice.
You know, Nature's Organic cut corn. Yeah, I will eat organic corn. I ain't got no problem eating organic corn.
It's about the Thanksgiving meal.
Here goes some more corn, steamed fresh corn in the bag. Some butter, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, baby, the carrots. You know,
somebody actually went shopping for us.
Somebody went shopping. Look at this, whipped cream.
Yes, honey, this is a blessing because we didn't know what we were going to do for Thanksgiving.
Half and half.
We probably would have just had like fish or something that was in the freezer. But
we would have had a turkey, we just wouldn't have this much. Half and half.
Well, we would have had turkey, but
we always have turkey every year, you know. And I guess this bag is a refrigerator bag so I can keep the stuff in here. And I'm actually just going to store this in the refrigerator like that. Maybe I'll take it out. I don't know yet. But I'm very
it's a couple more bags. That's why we're showing. I'm talking to somebody. You can talk. We can hear you.
I'm very grateful for that.
We are grateful.
See, I don't know how YouTube Live works.
She said very nice stuff. It's someone, okay. You don't know how it works, but I'm talking to someone while you're talking.
This right here is crispy fried onions.
Oh, okay.
They gave us in a can crispy fried onions. They gave us the Triscuits original biscuit thingies, which is pretty good.
Oh, you know why? Because you can eat those with cheese and crackers.
Broth. I have collagen chicken broth. I have turkey gravy, which I do have some of that in the house. I appreciate that. More sweet peas. Dean loves sweet peas, by the way. That was actually the wrong side. Some brown and served white enriched rolls. Bag of mushrooms.
Mushrooms.
A bag of marshmallows.
Oh, you know what? I'm definitely going to try that. Thank you for reminding me, because I was just thinking, what do you use the fried onions for? I will try it for green bean casserole. That would be awesome.
Cream of mushrooms. The jellied cranberries.
Thank you for that idea.
Cranberries. Keep the canned goods and all this stuff that can be stacked on one side, the gravies and stuff. This stuff can go inside for the dry goods.
Okay.
Now, if you get down here.
This is the fourth bag.
Wow.
The fourth bag, a bag of onions.
Now, I've gotten people to give stuff before, and I do really have to say that in this area of the town that we live in, I've gotten people who have given me stuff before, but I've never gotten a whole bag of onions. I've gotten like 3 onions.
They actually basically hooked us up to cook the whole dinner without even having to go to the store to get stuff. That's what it looks like. Sweet potatoes. Is that what that is? A bag of sweet potatoes, or that's more onions?
This is a bag of sweet potatoes.
Oh, okay. They must be organic.
It's a bag of sweet potatoes. Organic, real, doesn't matter.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
You know, organic is actually the best if you want to eat organic. Organic is actually the best to eat. A big, nice bag of potatoes, so you know what a brother going to do.
Potato salad.
You know, okay. I'm not really too crazy about potato salad, so it'll probably go to waste here.
Yes, God is good. This time last year, my mother had a stroke. Oh, cord. Okay. But my mother had a stroke, and I made a big dinner and took it to the hospital. A couple months after that, I lost her. But so this is going to be all right. We're still watching and listening, Dean.
Because the refrigerator.
Okay.
I have to get the stuff in the refrigerator. There's a card here with something in it. Have no idea what it is. And here we go. Here's the gist of the whole thing. And as you can see,
it's a nice bag,
and
too.
They didn't even play around. Nice bag. Oh, this is a come up for a brother.
Oh, wow. That's
Shady
a big turkey.
Brook Farms. Come on, man. They went all out. They went all out. They went all out. A Shady Brook Farm turkey. This ain't just no regular turkey. Just get off the stand. This is a turkey. You know what I'm saying? Good quality turkey. You know?
That was very nice of them.
Now here we have this card. We're going to open this up.
So that's all the stuff that got donated from his school to our family for Thanksgiving dinner. So
here's the card right here.
That's a start of what we're going to have.
It says, "May the comforts of Thanksgiving be plentiful." Now we're going to open up the card. And as you can see inside, "And may your home be graced with the joy of loved ones, and your heart be satisfied with life's many gifts. Happy Thanksgiving. From students and families."
Oh, wow.
But look at where it comes from. Now, this is a very interesting thing of where it comes from. Look at where it says it comes from.
Well, I'm just not going to say.
You see?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That was nice.
So, apparently, that's probably why they wanted him to go to that, because they probably do more. And, you know what I'm saying? They probably do more, and that's probably why they realized.
Okay, well, you could just tell them real quick.
Yeah, this was a school that, they wanted my son
special school that they wanted our son to attend. But go ahead.
Go ahead. You know this. You know the whole thing. So, you know.
So, anyway, they wanted our school, being that we were talking about IEPs, they wanted our son to attend a special school this year where they would have worked more on life skills, taking them out and planting and stuff like that, and they would have put a little bit of the schoolwork on hold for now. But, because he's had so many surgeries in the past and stuff, he's already behind, and we decided not to let him go to the other school because we had already moved him from South Carolina back up north, and he's been in this would have been probably his 5th different school in 4th grade. So I wasn't allowing them to move him. He would have had to meet new teachers, new kids, and everything all over again. And because already we all know he's overweight, so he has a hard time making friends until they get to know him and his heart. Then he's God bless you.
This is truly a nice bag. I got it.
Thank you very much. Yes, we try. So the thing about that is we decided not to send him to the other school, but the other school is the one that blessed us with this package for Thanksgiving. So that's what me and Dad were just talking about, that you know, we may have went and at least saw the school, because we didn't even go. We just kind of turned away because we wanted him to be happy where he was at. But you know, we will check the school out and just see.
I could just leave the stuff in his bag, right?
It's a regular main school, but you know, they have special classes for kids that have a hard time picking up on certain things full force.
Get refrigerated?
So
or no? They stay
I think.
Does anybody know if ask them?
I don't know.
We gotta. Should we refrigerate?
Do these go in the refrigerator, the brown and serve rolls? Do you know, or should we just keep them out? If anybody knows, please let me know.
Great to have YouTube live.
I'm used to making homemade cornbread and stuff like that, and I may still. I'm going to tape us cooking when we do cook. So, but I guess we are having candy yams. I make
We're gonna leave this. We're gonna leave this in the refrigerator. We're gonna leave this in the refrigerator.
Oh, you have two autistic kids. Oh, nice. And one graduated last year. God bless you. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, Steen was born with something called a hypospadias, where if he didn't have surgeries, he would have ended up with curvature of his penile area. So he's had a lot of surgeries and for corrections, and they're still not done. So they decided to wait until he gets a little older. But we had over 9 surgeries where they would take skin out of the inside of his mouth and add it down to his urethral area to create his urethral tube and bring it to hard to explain on live, but a couple more surgeries are needed. And so he missed a lot of school earlier in his years, so he is developmentally delayed. He also suffers from multiple anxiety disorders. So you know, he's nervous, he's scared of everything, but you know, he's a good kid all out. You see him on some of our videos. He has a very nice spirit, very nice and strong personality, and we try to keep it up. So yes, special needs kids are just like everyone. You're right about that. Just need love and patience. A lot of patience. A lot of patience. He makes me want to pull my hair out sometimes. You're such a sweetheart. Where are you from? We're from Philadelphia, PA. We actually live in the suburbs, like a small town outside of Philadelphia, PA. Those are nice bags. Those are the one reusable grocery bags.
Oh, this is not real nice stuff. I love the bags. These are all refrigerated bags. So whenever if we go and you know we
like if you go to the water park, you can put sandwiches in those bags.
Stuff in these bags. Perfect. And we will be doing a lot of that. You know, so this is definitely
California, okay. And you live in Louisiana, nice.
California.
Okay. No, hoping one day I can go. I'm gonna go out to
California.
Louisiana. I just want to visit. I really want to visit New Orleans, and over this last year, I met a couple of people from there, online, and also during the summertime, we had a small apartment fire. That was another reason why we didn't want to go to the other school, because we were living in a Marriott, a really nice hotel, for 2 months in the summertime. So being that we were away from home and my son had to meet all new people and stuff like that, we just okay, from Compton. Okay, nice. So you must be from big city. How is it in Louisiana? Is it a lot quieter, like compared to where you're from? Do you like it? Do you want to go back home? Do you regret moving? Are you happy that you're there? I'm asking those questions because I moved to South Carolina for 2 years, and then my mom started getting sicker, but I came back. But sometimes I regret moving. back up north, and that's mainly because I hear that not Cali. It's not Cali, but yeah, up north is everything is just so much more expensive up here, and excuse me, down there I had a 3-bedroom. I was on 2 acres of land, big living room, dining room, kitchen, no? 2 bathrooms, and I paid $550 a month. Then I came back up here and I have two bedrooms and 1 bathroom. Actually, the first apartment I had, it was 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, and I was paying about $1,500 a month. So where I'm at now, I pay a little over, yeah, in South Carolina was great. And but now I'm paying $1,060 where we're at now for a 2-bedroom. And excuse me. It's pretty nice, but look, I'll show you a little bit of, I need to clean up a little bit, but here's our 2-bedroom. So we have the kitchen. It's a little crowded right now. There's Big Bean. And I think he's going to add a little, the cost of living in Cali. Oh, yes, it is. They definitely have more opportunities. My cousin moved out to Cali, and they love it. Her husband works for Google, I think, or Amazon, one of them. And they're both vets. So they're making their way.
Very quickly.
Dean wanted to do a little quick tutorial on this camera. Go ahead.
Very quickly, I want to give a shout out to my man Tiny Hernandez. If I'm saying it correctly, I hope I am.
And
Tiny Hernandez and Madam
Goldilocks
Buckley
and Tiny.
Goldilocks and Tiny. And my man
Madam Buckley.
Madam Buckley and Big Chun.
Big Cho.
Big Cho. I'm
Big
sorry.
Cho's
Big Cho's World. I get your name wrong, but I'm gonna get it right. Big Cho's World. I ain't gonna forget you, my man. Okay,
so they both won these cameras from us, and we want to show a quick tutorial on how to use them. Go ahead.
Okay, so like she said, they both won these cameras from us. We're going to do a quick tutorial on how to use it. This is a now, as you can see, first and foremost, when the camera comes, it will come in this case.
Oh wow,
okay.
$350 for a 3-bedroom, 1 bath. That's awesome. You might have me going to Louisiana.
It will come in a case. Louisiana's a nice spot.
That's where we met Madam Buckley. Thank you.
It will come in a nice case. Now, for all those who have them,
underwater cam.
I'm going to explain all that in 1 minute.
Dean,
there's a switch.
She's talking to me. That's the only reason why you hear me talking.
There's a switch on the side, and if you push up on this lever, because there was a lot of confusion on how to open up the camera so you don't break the spring and ruin the camera. It's very important that you not break the spring and ruin the camera, otherwise it will not be waterproof. This is the most important part about this camera. So everyone, please pay close attention. There's a slide switch right here on the side. You slide it. You pull up on the outer edge of this part. I'm going to close it down again because it's very important. Slide it and pull from the edge here and pull up. The camera will then release and flip back like so. You will then open this door. Slide the camera out of the bay. Now here you have a camera that is not waterproof anymore. This case makes it waterproof. Okay, the buttons and everything, as you can see inside, how the buttons all match down.
And they definitely work. I've submerged them in pools.
Now, inside this camera, you have your controls. These will control in the menu settings, and it'll also control volume and stuff like that. On the side, you have what's an Android charger.
You can put it closer to your face a little bit.
On the side, you have an Android charger, okay? So, here's the thing. If you can see very closely...
Oh, so it can be charged by Android.
If you can see very closely, right here is where the SD card goes. I just click the switch on there.
In the near future, we may have another camera to give away.
I just clicked the switch on there.
As well.
I just clicked the switch on there. This is where the SD card goes. This is very important. The SD card comes out of here, and here you have a micro SD card.
Okay.
Okay, that is where the micro SD card goes for the camera. It will slide into this side. Okay. Certain cameras are specific on the side. I have used 128 gigabytes, so I know that it will support that. Once again, I have used a 128 gigabyte card, so it will support that. This camera, I believe it has a charge life of 4 or 5 hours, so it will hold for 4 or 5 hours. As far as your gigabytes will allow you to run the videos and amount of pictures till the time runs out. If you get something like, if you want to be able to support a 4 gigabyte worth of time, I would say get an 8. If you want to be able to support the full 4-hour power of this camera, get an 8 gigabyte card so that you won't miss anything. Now, inside the settings, the front button panel will turn on. I'll push this button right here.
Yes, it does record for a long time.
I'll push this button right here. And as you can see, the unit will then come on. Okay? Certain other people's cameras may say something different. Each camera's a little bit different. On it, you have a menu option too. Okay, you have this button will take you in the record button. The button in the front will also let you enter into another mode.
Camera
on
mode.
The sides. Now, as you can see inside, you have the resolutions and all the settings for it.
Thank you, honey.
You scroll up and down with the keys.
We were giving them away for shares, likes, and subscribes.
And exposure. So the most important thing to me is the technical use of how to use a camera. Okay, the OK button will be the button to let you enter into the enter into functions. So you will scroll up and down, find your exposure, however you want your exposure for lighting or whatever, or your single. You know, you just set it from there. And you hit the OK button, okay? But normally, what you'll do is to get it to record, you hit the record button.
That took a picture.
That took a picture. Now, on the front.
So it is a camera. It's a camcorder. Go ahead.
On the front, you can control, this button on the front will control your picture and your video mode. See right there in the camera, it changes the picture, and then it changes it back to video. Okay? So now when I hit the OK button, after I go back into the menu settings again.
I'm too close. You all up in the camera, baby. Can't see. All right.
And then it will start you on a recording level. Okay, so that's a video. That's a video that I did the other day. I just wanted to show you that. Yeah, that's basically pretty much how you use the camera. I'll do a more extensive video
put it back in the case.
I'll do a more extensive video.
Goes back in for waterproof.
I'll do a more technical and extensive video because I know that right now on YouTube Live, she's actually talking to somebody else. So certain things that I wanted to point out, I couldn't really point out. But what I'll do is I'll do another video. Hopefully this is good enough for you guys, and you guys know a little bit about cameras. But to put the camera back into the case, all you do is just line it up face to face, slide it in.
Turn it back
from
into
this way,
a fully
push it in this way, close it up. Top lever, make sure this swings. You're going to have to swing this hook back. Don't know if you can see that. You're going to have to open up the latch.
Thank you, DJ Fruit Loops.
You're going to have to open up the latch and swing the hook back and then close it. So I hope you guys that got these cameras really got that. And that's how you really do that. Now, inside of it, I don't have to show the bag. Inside of it, there's different pieces that came with the camera.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, there's different pieces that came with the camera. It's very important that I explain these pieces to you. So just hold on to pose on this chair a minute. I'll be right back.
So the cameras can be put on mics.
Now, for anybody who wants to know, it comes with accessories. The cameras comes with accessories. And this is one of my tripods that I have right here that I make great videos with. And as you can see, this case comes with the water cam. Okay? So, it's universal to your tripod stands. So, when you get them, they'll come with one of these inside of there, and here it is. And you open up the webcam, the water cam, actually. Don't know if it can be used as a webcam. I believe there's software you can download to make it like that, but I haven't found the software. When I do, I will put it up there. Now here you have the camera. Okay, note the position in which I'm holding the camera. Okay, now The display side will go into the back of the unit like this. Okay, so the display side will be in the back. This will be the ending window, the knob at the top. So you will put it in, you push it down through the bottom, and it'll snap right in. And there you have it.
Okay.
Okay, so you can control your side buttons.
And it can become on
your
a selfie
OK button.
stick at that point.
I'm getting ready to explain that. So you can so it's hard to explain when two people explain. I don't want to be rude. I try to be in depth about these things as I can. Every question that she said that somebody asked, I've been getting to that. I will give you the full spectrum that I know. So you can put it on. So now there's mounting pieces. Okay, this one comes with my actual tripod, so that's not part of the mounter. This right here was a lot of people asked about what this was.
You're welcome, honey.
A lot
she
of
said it's a learning experience for her because she's not high tech to any of this.
Right. A lot of people asked about this. This actually goes onto the bike.
And if you share some of our videos and have people mention your name in the comments, you may be eligible to win one too, sweetheart.
So this actually links onto the bike. So just for you guys, this is a bike. This hooks onto the bike. And I believe this loop here, like how it goes in my hand, would go into the handlebar. And then your camera would be mounted from the bottom of the display. As you can see, it has one of these. Okay? So that's how it would be mounted once it goes onto the bike. I don't know if you can see that right there.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
And also, too, inside the package, it comes with other parts. This will help you link on and link it on to that part also, too. It's just a putting it together. So this piece right here will actually fall into here. And it'll close up. And then you link it on. All that will hook up to the bike software. So you guys will actually figure that out. I've never actually used it. But what I do know also, too, is that it does work. It does come on there. And it has straps, too, that will actually strap it on to that too. So with me saying that, getting back into this is the casing for the open without the water. Now, these cameras are perfect for doing videos and pictures and things of that nature.
Yeah, because you did a lot of your videos on it.
Yeah, I did a lot of videos on here. So now that it's like this, it can mount onto the universal tripod stand. So since she's universal, I'll put her on here like so. Spin it around, whatever.
When it's in the case, you don't get too much sound, but you can get underwater sound.
Right. It's great for hearing bubbles and just the way the water sounds. I love the way it sounds.
When you want to do video, you have to make sure you take it out the case.
When you want to do a video, you can take it out the case, but it can always stay in the case. The video sound is just a little bit lower when it's in there, so it's just for water and things of that nature. So here you have this. And you put it on here, and as you can see now, it's mounted onto my tripod. Okay? And there you have how it will mount onto a tripod. So it's actually a pretty good and effective camera for shooting, but it does mount onto the tripod stand. So that means it will also go into your selfie stick, anything that can basically mount a camera. There's another piece, there's another part in here that I would like to show you guys. Let me just go in here and find it. These are sticky pads. And what they do is they'll stick onto the surface of the there's a piece in here, and I may not have all my pieces because I've been sending out all the pieces that I have. Some pieces I had and some pieces, you know. Just give me a minute here.
Yeah, so for like Madam Buckley and Big Cho, we sent them the whole setup for the bikes and everything.
So now this piece right here, which is a very important piece. Now I want to specifically talk about this piece for 1 minute here. Okay, this piece right here, there's certain camera pieces that you buy that have your, like say you already have a camera at home and it's accessible. This will allow you to mount your camera and slide it into the actual plate to become part of your webcam, camera, whatever setup you may have. You may have a setup and you may say, oh, my setup ain't waterproof. But now you have a waterproof camera and you have the accessory, and this will allow you to mount it onto your actual physical stick or whatever you use. So if you're out there in those conditions, you're doing reporting and your camera's not waterproof, you can switch to this and it has the mount accessory. So for those of you that understand what I'm saying, this is the mount accessory for your other universal cameras. It's a universal clip to go with it. So I don't know if I have one that shows it. I usually do, but I don't at this time. I had one that I believe went here, but it just mounts on a certain kind of way, and you would have to have another camera for it. It would slide into the base, and it would make this camera more accessible for you to use it in those.
Yeah, they're an awesome family, aren't they?
So that was my technical review on the camera, and I want to thank you guys for giving me my time here.
We definitely have more giveaways coming up soon.
I want to thank you guys for letting me do my time here and just speaking on YouTube Live. I'm more of a technical person. When I come, I like to bring it, explain to you what's going on. If I sounded rude in any way, I do apologize. I just like to get into the review and get into the technical aspect of stuff, because there's a lot of people out there that want to learn how to do videos, and they want to know how to use videos and how to use the software. I know a great deal about them. I know a lot. If I seem like I'm rude, I do apologize. It's just like I said, once again, I'm a technical guy, and I try to explain everything the fullest in the full aspect. And once again, like I said, you can use, this does support 128 gigabytes. So that is a lot of video recording time for those of you who understand what I'm saying. Gigabytes, which is very important to us recorders. People that like to record stuff. It does support 128 gigabytes. Will it actually tell you there's a 128 gigabyte card in here? No, it will not. But it will support.
Hi, Tiny and Goldilocks.
Okay. So I just wanted you guys to know this. What's up, Tiny?
That's Goldilocks,
so,
I think.
And Goldilocks. Okay, Goldilocks. What's up, Goldilocks?
We're giving a little review on how to use the camera.
That's basically how it is and what I wanted to show. So, you know, thanks for letting me show it at this time.
She said, thanks for sharing your knowledge and appreciation.
And I do appreciate it.
And sharing.
And if you guys have any questions.
I'm trying to see if I can. It's Bowen Hilla?
What is it? B-O-I-N-G?
It's B-O-W-E-N. Bowen Hilla. Well, you family. Either way, I can't pronounce it the right way, honey. But thank you for being here with us and joining in. And hey, Goldilocks. Dean is a fan of Tiny now. We saw him earlier at the compactor. So Dean said now he has to show a video of him on the compactor as well at work. But he liked his video.
Yo, Tiny!
You guys want to see our little babies? We had him for over 10 years now. I'm going to see if I can get a good glance up in there. The lighting might be off. But we've been raising him for over 10 years now. This is one of our algae eaters. They're really big because they've been in there for a while.
They got big quick.
But these are little babies. One of our tanks. We have three right now. We have turtles in one. There's my silver dollars. Here, get your angle.
Yeah, and these are the sicklers. They're going through something right now where they always do that. These guys are hiding up here because I just freshly did the tank. So it's like nobody knows where their homes are at right now. So everybody's being territorial. And the one thing about it, the algae eaters, they're taking over most of the homes. So I may end up pulling them out because they're just taking over the homes. They go in the homes and stuff. So now that's why you have the fish over there in their corners. And then sometimes they fight amongst themselves. They're not scared. They're actually just chilling like that in reality. They may be a little bit funny.
Somebody might be talking to you and asking you a question. Just push the screen. Touch the screen and somebody might be talking to you. So you read the comments and they know. You can talk back to them.
Yeah, I've never had koi fish before. I used to know a guy that had them, but you know, fish are fish, but they're outside. They're outside. They're outside fish that live in ponds and things of that nature. So, you know, they're basically more for outside. But kois are beautiful, you know.
Yes, they are.
I've known people that have had big kois, you know.
You should show them our babies.
And
they want to see our babies.
And we're gonna go on in and we're gonna show
them Gabby real quick.
That's Gabby Rabbit. Gabby. That's Gabby Rabbit right there. Gabby's not really, you know. Sometimes rabbits are just funny. They get into their own bag of stuff. So you know, I you know, And there's the angry bird. This is an angry bird. Hear her hissing?
She's mean.
Yeah, this bird. Look at the way she's moving. The only
bird we know with an attitude.
Yo, look at the way she's moving like she's straight up hood. You see the way she's moving like she really has an attitude. Like she really has an attitude. You guys can see right there. Hissing and everything.
She has an attitude.
And where we bought this bird from was from an actual bird farm, and I believe the guy was actually raising her and using her for babies and stuff of that nature. So here we're going to go and I'm going to see if you guys can see this tank right here. This was babies. These are baby fish in here. And they're cichlids. Those are my baby cichlids in here that we just had. And they came from the blue ones. If you can see those, they were outside in those other ones. And now they're babies. All the way in the back, that's a feeder fish. But if you get in real close, you can see them coming out. Those are all the baby fish now. I'm not really good on too much on heading the comments. I'm trying to see what you guys are writing on there.
Just hit the screen.
I push the button, nothing happens. Okay, so maybe nobody didn't say nothing. All right, so that was just a little bit. That was just a little bit of the world that we live in.
Oh, she said the bird is beautiful. Is she an African gray parrot?
Cockatiel.
No, she's a cockatiel. And Goldilocks said, I told Tiny I wanted a bunny. He said, I was crazy. No, the bunnies are awesome. They keep you company. You can hold them. He hops around the house and he doesn't really use the bathroom around the house either. One thing about bunnies, they're very clean. Thank you. I don't know if y'all seen, she has like gray eyeliner on her eyes.
This is Gabby.
Yep, hold on.
This is Gabby.
She has like eyeliner on. It looks like it. Hold on, I'm gonna turn light on. So yes, they're very friendly, peaceful.
That's Gabby.
But yep, it looks like she has eyeliner on. That's one of the reasons why we picked her out. But yeah, she does definitely sometimes get out and is able to hop around. And
that's Gabby right there. And she'll get down sometimes, but one thing with rabbits that you do have to be careful of.
You want her, Goldilocks? We're ready to give her away. I'll ship her to you.
One thing with rabbits that you do have...
She likes the bird.
One thing with rabbits that you do have to worry about is rabbits, they like to eat... They like to chew on your wires and stuff.
The bird's personality is mean. She said, I like the bird's personality.
Rabbits and stuff, they like to actually chew on wires.
We call her Hood. She's Hood. She's mean. That bird hisses and actually puts her feathers up and walks back and forth like she wants to fight. It's funny sometimes.
Rabbits and stuff, they actually like to chew on your wires and stuff, so you have to be careful where you leave them.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
You know, so that's the one main thing. So I do let her run around and bounce around a lot, but not as much as I should.
The bird is definitely feisty and sassy.
The bird, I had to clip her wings. I do my own clipping of the wings. I had to clip her wings. She's just the way she is. But rabbits are nice and softy rabbits. So I'm going to put Gabby back in her cage because sometimes they just...
She'll be ready to pounce right off of you.
Yeah.
They say always pick them up from the back part and hold their legs.
So
no, the dog might get jealous of the rabbit. Definitely.
Like and as you can see, her nails are nice and long.
Yeah. And I'm scared still to let her touch me. Stand on me because I don't like the nails. Hi, Gabby.
But trust and believe me, she's more scared of you.
Yes, they are very friendly. She will run usually. Hi, Gabby. Rabbits just like to be pet and rubbed. They like to get love.
Okay, so there we have Gabby.
Yes, he definitely is.
And she is soft. She is so soft. Oh my God, if you're having a bad day, like this is one thing.
Y'all so much.
This is one thing I would say about getting a rabbit.
Rocky and Derek show.
If you're having a bad day and your boss just cussed you out, man, you so mad and you like hate the world, grab your rabbit, man. You just feel your rabbit. You can feel how the rabbit just makes you feel warm inside when you put the rabbit close to you. But just feeling the rabbit so soft, yeah, you can use your woman for that too. Yeah. But the rabbit. You know what I'm saying? Yo, it's just like something just about
Well, everybody knows how soft a rabbit's foot is.
That just makes you like, it'll bring you back to your senses. Okay? So thanks for letting me show this rabbit. All right, and that's it.
He doesn't know what else to say, but how is everyone today? Love the birds and rabbits, so cute. Thank you. Oh yeah, you seen his tags? Yes, he was in the Air Force. Tiny was asking were you a soldier. She said she saw your dog tags.
Anyhow,
he doesn't like to talk about that part too much, but yes, he did. He was.
Getting back to
what?
Getting back to what we're saying. So basically, these cichlids, I believe they're what's called blue electric cichlids.
Yes, Tiny was telling us today that your brother-in-law just went. I hope he likes it. Here, go ahead, Dean.
No, so these are the cichlids that was just born. I took them out and I put them in their own tank because they eventually gonna get big. I'm hoping that we get some blue or some yellow ones because right now we have a blue one.
It's chilly here. It's about 40-something degrees.
Yeah, it's very cold right now.
Yeah, I'm saying chilly. It's cold here.
Very cold. There's a lot of leaves on the ground.
I'm focusing in, but that bear there is actually a urn bear. There's some ashes on inside. There's a heart actually that it comes with a heart. And I had ashes of my mother's implanted inside of his heart. So we pretty much keep it there on top of the fish tank. Ready to eat on Thursday. We just got on. Hope we didn't miss much. No, we didn't. You didn't miss anything much. We ready to have Thanksgiving too. My son got a book for Thanksgiving at school, so we've been reading it to him. But excuse my room. It's a little junky. But no, we started our video out because our son's school had called and they donated they said they had some Thanksgiving food for us, but we didn't realize that they had about 4 or 5 big bags full of food, desserts, vegetables, and basically a whole Thanksgiving meal. So in the beginning of our video, that's what we started out showing, how, basically how good God is, because we were blessed to have Thanksgiving show up at our door when we were just wondering, what are we going to do this year? Because the rest of my family is going to South Carolina, and I'm not going down this year with them. You like the cold, Goldilocks? It's not. It's freezing here. I can't take it. I wish I had some warm weather. And you work on Thanksgiving Day. Wow. Hi, Kool-Aid and Lisa. How are you? Yeah, Dean thought that he worked on Thanksgiving this year, and he found out this morning that he doesn't. I'm so glad, because both of us can cook, but I like to lay back and let him do it all. So I think that's what I'm going to do this year. I'm going to let him cook everything. But we're probably going, and I'm sure everyone else is, and I would love to see the videos, tape some of the meals that everyone is going to be pushing out this holiday. If you don't, you could do a little slideshow of pictures of whatever, everyone's planning to do. Because I think we're going to do like turkey. We're going to do the turkey, of course. I might get a ham. We're going to do macaroni and cheese. I know we're going to do candy yams since they sent them. Another viewer gave me an idea of string bean casserole with the fried onions. And I'm going to do like the fried onions and probably sauteed onions and some garlic, because I like a lot of garlic in my green beans. But I'm going to probably do like a green bean casserole for the first time. I'm going to probably make some homemade potato salad. I might do some sweet potato pies. I'm not sure yet. But if I do, I'm definitely... Yeah, Tiny and I are working. Both of you guys got to work.
Yo, that's how it is sometimes, man.
Busy. Oh, you know what? It's almost near Black Friday, so everybody's getting ready for everything. Mm-hmm. Yep, and I'm gonna probably Bowen Hillia. family. So yeah, I'm gonna probably also make some homemade cornbread. So yeah, we had the rolls. Does anybody on here know the brown and serve rolls? Do they go in the excuse me, I'm trying to scratch my back. Do they go in the refrigerator or do they just stay out?
I think they're going.
Being that we only have a couple of days left till Thanksgiving, but we're not sure if they go in the refrigerator or not, because I usually don't buy those for Thanksgiving. Just let me know if anybody knows. She said refrigerate them. Okay. Thank you. Because I was going to say, I think I bought them once before and they went bad. So I really didn't know.
Come on, YouTube. I asked that question 20 minutes ago. I'm messing around.
He's a whole mess. But, try to think. I'm actually thinking about going on a trip to the water park one day this week, and I'm probably gonna bring the family with me so you guys can see how it is on the indoor water park. That camera that Big Dean has, is that the one? That is definitely one that you won. I told Tiny I will be mailing them out soon. I was supposed to mail them out the other day and I didn't get a chance to. But you guys definitely won. You won the camera, and you also won one of the smartwatches. So I'm gonna show you the smartwatch you won, because I'm gonna send them both out together, but haven't gotten a chance to do that yet. I'm gonna show you your smartwatch though too. Oh, excuse me. It's faced on you. This is the smartwatch, one of them that you won. I might have another giveaway later. It looks like this one's not charged. I'm gonna have to charge it up though.
Probably not charged. Yeah, sorry.
Hold on, because I like people to know that what I give is always right. Hold on, I have a little charger right here. I'm going to show you how it looks. And I say that because this one is one of our original first smartwatches. And later on, I will be giving more away. Give me 1 second, I'm just opening this up and putting a charger in it. Because I wanted to start up, because we have other ones that we'll be giving away later. This one, of course, belongs to Tiny and Goldilocks. And as y'all can see, it's charging. Okay, get one of them other ones out, because that's going to be on another one when my
what did they get?
Subs go up. You can see it's Bluetooth compatible. It's an alarm clock.
I'm talking about this one
so this
here.
Works kind of just like an Android. I mean, but it's compatible for that. You do have to get a card for it. So if you could see, it says power on Bluetooth first. I don't know if I'm going to do all that, because what happens is it's going to try to connect to my phone. But I just really wanted you to know and show you that it's red, but it is a smartwatch and it is iPhone compatible. So this is the one that Tiny and Goldilocks won. It does need a card. What kind of card, B?
This is no, wait a minute. You're confusing everything. So you can't.
Not this one.
This one hooks directly into your phone.
Okay.
This one will hook.
This one just right. Bluetooth connects to your phone. Right. Smartwatch.
That's a smartwatch in itself. Okay.
Now these are the ones we may give out later in a later giveaway, which I'm thinking about.
Now these cards, let me break it down.
Turn it the other way. It's upside down.
Okay. These right here.
These are a little more in depth watches. Go ahead.
Has a camera on it. It's more sturdy. In the back of it, there's a spot for an SD card, and it will also take your boost cards. So So it's a phone.
It's an actual phone.
So this is an actual phone.
So it doesn't have to connect to a phone. It's just you could put a phone card inside of it,
Yeah,
and it runs like a real watch. I mean, a real phone. And it's also, of course, a smartwatch because it's connected to my phone where I have
and you see you can dial,
download it. You can dial out. You could download all your contacts and everything and connect it to your phone, or you could take your phone card and put that in there.
Right.
She said, "Oh, I want that."
In the back of the unit, the card goes in. You put in your. It does take one of those micro SD cards like the camera does. And there's another card in it. Whatever cards there are in the back here, they allow you to connect it, and it does work because I actually put my T-Mobile card in here, and it worked. So the watch is open.
Well, we're going to do a giveaway on this one too, Goldilocks.
And as you can see, it does different things.
And as much as you and Tiny are supporting us, you might be in that giveaway, and it might be sent to you eventually. I would love to give you guys one of these ones, but I think I'm gonna use it for like I want to say like I'm not even sure yet. The a sub count. I'm trying to think of a good number. Yeah, well, you guys always stay tuned, so I'm sure. I'm just trying to think because I just have a couple more left. I might end up ordering a couple more. But it may be from sharing and subscribing and having people mention your names more. It may be for like I thought to Dean that's the other light that I was looking for. Up in subscribers. You know what I was looking? I'm looking. I might be looking around too much, but there was something that we wanted to show. I might also give this away too. This here is a smart bracelet.
Wait a minute.
See, I shop for stuff, and it's nice stuff. Oh, wow, you ain't see that yet?
Yeah, because
he might keep it. He might keep it, but I'm showing you guys anyway.
Yeah, this is a smart bracelet. She's probably going to have to get another one because some things I like to look at. I didn't get a chance to even see it, so I can't really tell you anything about it, how it works. It was a total surprise to me. She just
no, I'll make sure I run it for a couple of days, honey. Yeah, and you guys are always on if it's morning or night. So you'll be up to date on it. And when I run my giveaway, I'll hit you guys on Instagram and make sure you guys know. Come on, we're all family here. We gotta make sure everybody stays up with the Joneses together. We're in this thing together, guys.
Ain't nobody calling you. Ain't nobody calling
you. It's on you. This camera's on you.
Ain't nobody calling you for this. Ain't nobody now. We gonna let you know what's up.
Oh, you have one of those. But yeah, that's just something I'm thinking about doing as a giveaway. I have so many little trinkets and watches. We have little mini drones. We have a helicopter, little stuff that we were thinking about, like that we got for my son that he doesn't use much, that we're thinking about doing as giveaways on our channel to up, as we get up in subscribers a little more. Yes, my Instagram is That Girl Straight. It's THATGURLSTR and the number 8. That Girl Straight on Instagram. Definitely connect with us on Instagram, because you can always inbox me if you have any questions. Inbox me and I can leave my number, and you can feel free to call and ask any questions. And that's for anybody. Like I said, we're family. I'm here to share. I'm here because I care, not just here for views or subscribers. I'm making friends, making family here, and I just want to stay true to everybody. And that's pretty much. He's been wanting a drone. I know he fell in love with the robot yesterday. I told him maybe when I get to maybe about 2 or 3K, I might give a robot away. I just wanted to show him my baby's little drone real quick. 1 second. I'm going to show you a little baby drone that we have. The cutest little thing. See? They're mini drones. Smaller than my hand.
It may have some power in it.
No. Probably because it ain't been on for a while.
It's plugged in. It does have an on and off switch on the back of it. It's very, very tiny to see.
Mm-hmm.
Turned it on. No power. There we go. See the lights on it coming on?
No, the lights are coming on, but it's not enough power for it
The lights on it
to fly or
Yeah,
anything.
we'll do another, but I just want to show
Can
you
do
how
a
it looks.
review on one of them later.
There are switches on some of them. You got to be careful with these things because they're very, very sensitive.
Yeah, we may eventually do one as a giveaway.
Okay, so.
She said Tiny's been one of those things.
Okay, so. Okay.
Can you show him Dean's helicopter?
Yeah, just, yeah,
He's going to show you the little mini helicopter. I'll put those bags on the floor.
yeah, I understand.
Oh, I turned the camera back around. There's a little mini helicopter too. This flies too.
You can see the lights come on it.
Yes, he's actually off for the next couple of days, so we'll definitely have him hook that video up to show you how to do the Cody. She was asking about the video you say you will do for her, for Cody.
Yeah, I don't understand exactly what she. I guess I'll just.
Because she wants to, or I was gonna say, or she could.
See, the thing is, I don't.
Is it easier for you to tell her what to do?
I don't understand because there's.
She had the older version on her Cody and it's not there no more, so she wants the newer version on her Cody, on her laptop, her Mac.
Does she have the Cody on there already?
Do you still have Cody on there on your computer and you just have to update it so that it works again? Is that what happened?
So I'll figure it out.
Tiny's birthday is coming up next month.
So I'll figure it out.
Oh, I didn't read that. You would love to win him a drone. She said he wanted him a drone so bad.
Cody is, I don't know. Anyhow, okay.
Well, we'll talk more about the drone because we do flea markets, so we do sell them and they're not that expensive. We sell them for like $30 for the mini ones. So, we could always hook up a PayPal or something and I can mail it out to you too if you wanted to buy him one. I also have a MacBook Pro where my FaceTime is acting dumb. Okay, she says she doesn't have the Cody anymore.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm going to have to take it off of my computer.
Is there anybody else on here that's cooking dinner?
I'm going to have to take it off.
Okay, see you later, Rocky and Derek show.
Or listen.
Thank you very much for tuning in.
See, I could either send her to a link for the Cody, which I don't want to do that,
he's saying he could probably send you to a link.
Because to install the whole thing back over again, I would have to take it out of my laptop and go through the whole installing everything back over again.
Oh, in order to do the video, he would have to uninstall it out of his stuff.
Which wouldn't be no problem, but there are people I could...
Oh, Bowen Hill, you cooking right now. I hear that. I'm going to probably get started too. What's today's Tuesday? No. Yeah, we'll probably start tomorrow. You're starting early. You must be having a big family coming over.
Oh, yeah, she got a family. She must be.
Do you have a lot of family coming over your house this year? I feel bad because ever since my mom passed away, my family's not as close as everyone used to be. So, I mean, me and my immediate family, we're still okay, but we're not as close. And we usually have big dinners together. But, again, my sister and her 4 kids are going to South Carolina. My other sister, she has 3 kids. Her one kid is going to South Carolina. He's 1. So he's going down with my one sister. And then her other 2 are 17 and 18 years old. So they probably have their own plans. My 17-year-old niece just had a baby. And I'm thinking about, I don't know, you guys can let me know if you are interested. I'm thinking about starting a little show with the kids. Like have one day where I go and visit them and spend time with the babies of my family. Because we have, yeah, 1 second. I'll show that. We have a lot of babies in our family.
We'll talk about this later because somebody might.
No, my husband has a taste for certain things, so I have been. Oh, I hear. Sarah's husband has a taste for certain things, so she been cooking daily. I hear you. Cooking now. It's probably something I should be doing, huh? But excuse me, I got sidetracked on what I was saying. But what was I saying, Dean? I don't know, guys. I got sidetracked. When she said I'm cooking now, I'm thinking, okay, does he know what?
Very, very quickly. This is about that camera real quick.
Oh, she's saying, do you know how she could fix her FaceTime? Because she tried to FaceTime somebody on her laptop last night, and they could see her, but she couldn't see them, the FaceTime camera. I'm trying to think. He doesn't know much about Apple. I'm an Apple person.
It's not. I don't know nothing much about Apple. It should have worked.
Right. So what happened? Maybe
it was a bad connection. Maybe she should try again. Did it ever work?
Did you try it a couple of times? Did it ever work before for you?
Because all it does is access your camera. That's all it does. It doesn't do any software function.
But I'm just thinking. I know times that I've called people on my FaceTime, and the cameras just ain't going. But we would have to do a reconnection.
Right, because sometimes you won't get that weird. Feed because everybody uses. You got to figure out like this. Everybody uses the FaceTime.
Today
host.
He wants greens, fried cabbage, ribs, potatoes.
This is what I want to show. This is what I want to show.
I want to come to your house. I wish I was in New Orleans. I'm saying New Orleans, but it's the same thing.
This is what I want to show you real quick.
I wish I was there now before I was able to see them. That's weird, Tiny. I wonder if there's an update available on your computer and you need to update.
What do you mean?
She said before she could see them and now she can't. Yes, in Louisiana. I wish I was in Louisiana right now. Sounds like you making a really good dinner. She said potato salad. And I want that. I just can't wait till Thanksgiving for it. So I might have to make it a little earlier. Dude, go ahead. Yeah, he's showing. I'm sorry.
The only thing I could tell you is make sure that the PC camera is working. If you could access the PC camera from the top and you can see your face, then you have a connection problem with the actual Facebook. It could actually be the FaceTime app that you're using, but
show your camera because it's on your face. Well, I guess I can just show your face while you're talking. Hold on.
Bring that down, please. Bring that down. This is the micro SD card. And this is what I was trying to explain to everybody. Watercam users, just anybody in general. This is a micro SD card. They're usually in the back of your telephones. They're usually in smaller appliances, small electronic devices. This is the SD card holder. What this does is it allows you to slip this SD card.
Right, inside. Wait, you're too close. I can't even see you.
It allows you to slip this SD card.
Yeah, inside of there.
Inside. But this isn't my original. This is my SD card holder. There's an SD card holder that allows you to slip it inside.
So.
Because you won't be able to get pictures off.
1 second. I'm sorry.
So basically, here's another camera. Come on.
All right, it's a stretch.
Here's another camera.
Hold on.
Here's another camera. Inside this camera, there's this in here. There's an SD card in here, okay? And inside of here, there's an SD card holder. Do you see it now?
Making up for it. I know that's right.
And here's the SD card. So you would need this.
I got my flu shot and then I got sick.
What happens is laptops and stuff like that won't let you access this card. You will need to have a bigger SD card to be able to get to your videos. So you need to get one of these. And it's just an adapter. It's an SD card adapter. It's just a normal SanDisk size. So it just comes in the same way, like there'll be 8 gigabytes in some of them. Sometimes they come with these slots, and sometimes they don't.
That's weird. I'm trying to figure out.
But you want one with a slot so you can actually, you know, put it into your camera and do what you got to do, and, you know, let the good times roll. Okay, so that's how you use that card. And there's also one of these things called a micro USB stick, which allows you to put this in there at the same time generate your regular big SD card, and it also allows you to feed in your smaller micro SD card. I recommend anybody that's a YouTuber, anybody that's into doing videos, to get one of these, because it controls basically where your videos go, whatever videos you hold. But
and how you save them.
Yes, you can also access it from the telephone, as you can see, and from the SD. And also, these things are great for when you're hacking stuff, for when you're doing electrical stuff, for saving files and videos and formats and things of that nature. They're excellent. So for my videos and stuff, you'll see me use stuff like this. So if anybody wants to be able to follow me along and keep up with what I'm doing, I would definitely recommend you getting one of these. It's called
you might have to, honey, because I don't even know how to work those things.
It's a smaller it's just a USB stick that turns your SD
Hello,
cards into
Latanza, Lachey.
Okay. And thanks for letting me share that.
Bowen Hill said thanks for showing that, because she didn't know that. Yeah, there's all kinds of little trinkets that he has around here that go in and out of the cameras to save you know, like the other day per se, I did a very nice vlog of me going to the movies with my son to see Star. Then we went out to lunch, and we were with his godmother, who doesn't really like to be on camera, but she let me tape her this day per se. And I had some really good footage. I took 3 hours editing this stuff, and I made a movie. And my iPhone ended up being overcrowded, so it wouldn't let me save anything to the phone. And that being said, Dean came home and he had to take all the information off of my phone and download it to the computer so he can make CDs of everything, all the videos and all the pictures that I have in my phone already. Of course, I forgot to tell him I had a project that I was in the middle of working on. So, in that being said, the whole project was distorted. I have all the videos, so I just have to grab them back and then work on making my video again. So, it's going to be a later vlog put up, but it was a really nice day. Because it was emotional for me. I cried after the movie Star. And again, I recommend it to anybody who believes in God and is a Christian, or if you have young children that don't know the Bible story of how Jesus was born and the whole meaning of Christmas, should I say. It's an awesome movie. But I cried at the end, and, you know, I did get on video footage. I usually don't do stuff like that, but I got on footage while I was crying because it was very emotional. My son was upset with me because he didn't want me crying at the movies, but I lost my mom. This will be my first year having holidays without her, so it's going to be kind of rough on me. Thank you, Latanja.
Getting back to what I was saying, I got to hit you all guys one more time.
Hi, Abe Nuts Kills. And I said my mom's tablet gets full and won't let her. I know, that's horrible. When it gets so full that you can't download anything. But you can hook it up. Tiny, you can hook the pad up to the computer and download all her stuff to the computer, and then you can free up the space on the iPad to add more games.
Or you can do like, I usually do, and just back it all up to another hard drive and put it away in the closet and don't worry about it.
Thank you so much, Bowen Hill. Thank you to the family. I gotta get my internet. That's okay. If you ever need any help, like I said, hit us up on Instagram, and I can leave my number. Excuse me, y'all. I already got gray hair. I don't need no little cotton puffs in there. But You can hit us up if y'all guys have any computer questions or anything. Dean will be happy to explain to you guys. If we know. Tiny, I'm so sorry. You know, to me, Apple is top of the line, everything. But I don't know how to resolve too many of their problems. No, she can't FaceTime. They can see her, but she can't see them. And she's just saying she didn't want to take it to the Apple store, which I know because last time I was in the Apple store, I was there for about 4 or 5 hours. Yeah, it's not an easy trip.
The thing about the camera is the camera works one way.
I'm still reading. I'm sorry.
If their camera is working, then 9 out of 10 times it may be something.
Yeah, it's okay. My mom had a brain disorder for over 30 years, so we were blessed to have her that long. She would have seizures like every month, and it got worse. And little bit before Thanksgiving last year, she had a stroke, and she was in the hospital for Thanksgiving for the month of November. She was in the hospital, and she got out in December, and it gets kind of emotional because when she got home, the day she got home, her excuse my French, but hell of husband that I cannot stand. He had another agenda on his plate, but he was trying to put me and my son out the house the same day I brought my mom home from the hospital. Me and him got into a big argument, and 6 cops were called after he threatened to shoot me with a gun, me and my son, in front of my mom. So, and that being said, within a month or so after all that happened, and I do have a little video, a short video describing what happened that day, because it's something that still bothers me, being that happened, and then I lost my mom in May, so a couple of months after that she passed away. But I still blame him for basically mentally stressing her out over the years. But the Christian in me just keeps me away from him. So I'm on my own business, and I stay on my own side. Yeah, Tiny, I'll just take it to Best Buy and see if they can fix it. Love you, Keish. Games on it. Okay, I think I would. Well, you guys are so sweet. Hope you have a wonderful holiday full of peace. Thank you. Same to you. I hope you have a blessed holiday. And keep up that good work in the kitchen. Well, yep. So sorry to happen to you.
What is Tiny saying about his camera?
It's a great day. You have a great day too, Latanza. So, what happened was, 6 cops came, and they never took any reports or anything. They left the scene, and I was very unhappy because of the fact that he threatened me on the 911 call. So they had proof that he threatened me. He had, and I'm going to go back to my mom was a Christian all my life for the 40 years that I've known her, and she just so happened to fall in love with some thug guy, and the way he lived his life outside of the house was totally unacceptable. But her as a Christian, she stuck by him the whole time. And so over the years, I felt like he kind of beat her up in the brain by the stuff that he did and stuff that he put her through. And again, after she came home from the hospital that day, I believe that he put a lot more stress on her brain just from what he did to me and my son and in front of her, that within 2 months later, she had 2 to 3 aneurysms popped up on her brain. So, needless to say, then she had a 5% chance of living without surgery. And, 50-50 with surgery. So we decided to let her go for the surgery, and we lost her that night after surgery. So it's a little hard for me. The holidays are going to be very emotional, but I'm a mother, and she instilled a lot in me, so I'm going to just keep strong, stay strong, do what I got to do. If Dean can help me. Cody, I'll be a happy camper. I'm definitely going to try, Tiny. I definitely will try. Let's see. He's here in his head trying to figure out what we're talking about.
Does his camera come on?
She said that it gives her a connection, but I think she doesn't see them. They see her.
Okay. My thing is this. Does the camera come on? Can she use the PC camera?
Does your camera work without being on a call? Right.
Does she use Skype?
Just wondering.
Does she use Skype?
And he said, do you use Skype? Because there's a way that if you have Skype, he can be on there and teach you.
Try another program. Try something like Skype or something, because something in her, if her camera works.
Thank you so much, Bowen Hill.
What I'm trying to tell everybody that I'm trying to get out, if your camera works.
Yeah, she said yes.
What happens?
Her camera does work.
The FaceTime app will control your camera, so it may possibly be something with the settings, or it could be that she couldn't get on it at all. But what I would do is I would try to Skype, or I would try another app. But
he said try another app using your camera.
Her camera comes on, so it's something within the setting.
It's something within the setting, or it could be something with the app.
It could be your internet connection.
Or he said it could be your connection.
It could be your internet connection. What does it do? It just says it's trying to connect. That's all it keeps saying?
Facebook Live.
What does it do? It gives her some kind of error. It says I'm trying to connect or something.
She said yes because she's going live with it. So her camera does work.
She can go live YouTube and stuff? It's the
Facebook. I don't do Facebook Live too much. I have a lot of family and friends on Facebook.
Right, but the thing about Facebook Live, the camera has a setting.
No, this isn't her. This is somebody else I'm talking to.
Oh, okay. All right.
She just says she went live with her camera. So yeah, Facebook Live.
That was Tiny that was asking that question.
I actually, ever since I moved over to YouTube, I don't get on Facebook too much. But I know my family. I keep in touch with. That's what Facebook is good for. Keeping in touch with long distance family members. I met a lot of family that I never even seen before on Facebook. So I'm thankful for that. But you don't have too many supporters on Facebook. Let's put it like that. I send my videos over there, and people, when you have bad news and bad things to say or drama going on, then people are into your conversation and want to like your stuff. You know what I mean? It's too much drama on Facebook. And so, you know, here you can be yourself. You could talk about what you want, and people pick if they want to be into the conversation or if they don't want to be, you know what I mean, be in your conversation. But
you don't have to feel like
they also,
you don't have to feel like you're not American. You can't say something that you really want to say.
And that's true too. You know Facebook, they screen everything you say and do. You can't have your own conversations without somebody doing something. Which, you know, YouTube, they have their little
but YouTube
perks.
is not,
you know, I have and I'm going to use this word like this. I have an extended family member on YouTube that has over 500,000 subscribers, and they have not once mentioned my name on their page. And it's okay. On Facebook, I was keeping in touch with this person, trying to contact this person for over a year, and they never ever responded back to me. But someone from YouTube, I was in a chat room and I left a message saying I have a family member on this chat on Facebook, because someone had been talking about the family member on there. So I was like, I have a family member. Don't feel bad if you get ignored. I said, I'm a family member and I get ignored too. So of course she saw that. So she inboxed me on Facebook to say, oh, I saw your comment that you left in the chat room. And she sends me a screenshot of what I said. I said, oh, I'm glad you saw that. I knew you would be in that chat room eventually because your name was mentioned in the video. That's the only place you go. I said, but see, now I see that you're responding back to me after 1 or 2 years that I've been trying to contact you. And then it just turned into a whole nother thing. But she didn't really care. All she cared about was her reputation on YouTube and how people were going to think of her for treating a family member per se family member bad on YouTube. So she was like, that you're gonna make my page numbers go down if you talk about me like that. So I would never treat family like that. So then it turns back to family. But anyway, bottom line is I X'd her off of my YouTube, and I will no longer support her or her family in that case. So drama, that's what I'm talking about. That was her only way to contact me, through Facebook, because you can't do that on YouTube. You cannot inbox nobody privately, message them, and meanwhile she doesn't know what I got going on in my life. Yep, that's what I call them, fake people. I don't worry about it. Because she's young. She's 21. I'm 40. And not to say nothing about that, because I have friends that are 21, but they're just on the more mature side of 21. She's all about the drama and that Facebook stuff. I mean, the YouTube drama. I don't have time for it. Yep. Tiny, I have family that does that too. Like I said, once my mom passed away, there's people that haven't even, they swore they were just so close to us and my mom and my family. They haven't called or said anything to me since she passed away. Her sisters, they'll call, but I haven't seen any of them. My mom was like, it's sad because my heart is a lot like hers, but she always told me, do not do what she did. But over 50 family members have stayed in our house. And when they moved to our house, them and their whole family would be there. My mom always had a big 5-bedroom house, so she would make a way somehow for everybody, even if someone was sleeping on a couch or on the floor. And she had over 700 people at her homegoing service. So I'd say blessed she was, but her heart was too big and too giving, and people just took advantage of that over the years. So, excuse me. Yeah, no. Some people don't believe in karma. You're right about that, DC. My sister home clothes. I thought we were family. Yeah, I don't know. Only thing I could tell you, Tiny, Goldilocks, is that check and make sure that you don't have any updates available, because you could have a iOS update available that was fixing a lot of the camera bugs and stuff like that. And if you didn't get that update, your camera might be disabled temporarily. So try that, because that happened to me once before, where my camera wasn't working or something on my iPhone wasn't working, and then I found out that I had an iOS that needed to be updated, and it fixed the glitch in the camera. Oh, you looked already. Yeah, I don't know. Frenemies, definitely. Yep, you're right. The thing is, when she first started her YouTube, like, I want to say like 2 or 3 years ago, yeah, because her daughter's about 3 now. When she first started her YouTube, she was on my Facebook, begging, can you please spread the word about my YouTube? And this is before I was even into it. And so I'm like, sure, honey, I got you. Auntie, this is what she's saying. Auntie, can you spread the word about my YouTube on your page? Because I have a lot of followers on Facebook. I have a lot of followers on Instagram. But guess what? They ain't coming to my YouTube. That's what I mean. Like, it's all about the show. They don't want to come support my YouTube channel, but they can watch all my videos and pictures and stuff that I put out there on my Instagram and my Facebook. But if I stay off of Facebook and Instagram, then they'll have no choice but to see me on YouTube. Am I right? So what I've been doing is certain family members that are there for show, I've been unfollowing friending them on Facebook. So guess what? Only way that they'll see me or my son or anything, they have to stalk me on YouTube. So whether they like it or not, they have to come see my videos in order to see me. So I found out a solution to all that. So okay. Yeah, I never was into Netflix because, yes, he usually figures that stuff out. And if we have to, I'll have him install Cody on my iPad, and maybe we could take a video of that. That might work because the iPad, the iPhone, and Apples are all supposed to work hand on hand. So maybe that will work, right? Oh, Big Dean fell asleep on me over there. That's why he got quiet. Sorry about that. Nothing wrong with supporting others. That's another thing. I'll leave comments. It doesn't cost you a thing to go on and subscribe or just press a button. Press the subscribe button. But it's okay. It's all right. I've been actually where I'm at, like 130, maybe 140, and I could probably count on one or two hands how many people I've seen subscribe that I personally know. A lot of my friends have been coming from as you can see on here, I met Tiny and Goldilocks Hernandez. Very sweet family and couple. So if y'all not subscribed, y'all should go subscribe to them. They're funny. They keep good conversation going on. And also her husband has his own page. I believe it's called Tiny Hernandez. But you know, they're always, you know, either live or chatting and talking. And they also support other small YouTubers as well. And of course, y'all know Madam Buckley in Big Cho's World. So I kind of look up to them too because they kind of help promote my channel in the last couple of weeks. And that's why I decided to do some of my giveaways were sent to them. I'm thinking to do another smartwatch, but I might do like one of the drones or something because I need to actually order some more smartwatches, being that I found out that they're actual phones. They're not really just watches, they're phones. So you don't even have to have a phone. With the watches that I have, you just put the card, your phone card in there, and you don't even need the phone near you or anything. It just turns into one. Oh yes, BRF Fam TV. They're good. Yeah, very nice couple too. I think they haven't been on much lately. That's what happened, Tiny. I've been Goldilocks. I've been looking them up, and I haven't seen them on much, but I did see them in one of your chats. I think in one of Tiny's chats, they were saying that they have been, you know, a little busy lately, so they haven't been uploading. So, Dean did show me earlier. He wants to do a jalapeno challenge. I don't know if y'all think that'll be a good idea. I'm still a little squeamish on it. I've seen people eating jalapenos, but we have like a big jar of unopened, cut up jalapenos, and we're thinking about eating those. Seeing how much of the jar that we can eat with, you know, eat them by themselves. And unite because it's rare now. Definitely right about that. It's very hard to find loving and amazing people out here. Say you really like the other smartwatch. You said, oh, I eat those. What were we talking about? I'm sorry, I forget. You said, I eat those. What were we talking about? You just ordered the ghost pepper popcorn? I didn't ever heard of that. Oh, you like that rose gold one. I know it's beautiful, and I actually have two, so I don't know. I'm thinking. So, were they expensive? Because I heard, I thought that, the giveaway that I did, I thought that was the hottest chip in the world, which was the ghost pepper, but they have the, Packweed's, Southern Heat, which they're doing like a 1 chip challenge on that, and, I'm trying to think who did that. Somebody I was watching did that. I think it was that TNK family. Cause I watch them too sometimes. They do a lot of reaction videos. But they did the 1 chip challenge, and she said that 2 chips were $16. So I was like, oh no. But my giveaway was on the ghost pepper, and Tiny and Goldilocks, they actually went and ate 2 bags of chips, 1 bag each. But my contest was whoever could eat 1 whole bag of chips. So they ate 2 bags. So they won a smartwatch. No, actually I ended up giving them one of the cameras for that. They won a smartwatch for sharing my videos and liking and commenting. But I'm thinking about doing another one where if you like, comment, and subscribe, and share my videos with your friends, and also when they come to comment, have them mention your name. And the more I see your name mentioned in my comments, then I'm going to end up putting those in a bucket. And you know what? I still have some stuff from the first giveaway that people never responded to me with addresses, so I still have a couple of things that I was giving away, like a couple of watches and stuff. Not smart watches, but I had regular watches I was giving away. I had a couple of pieces of jewelry that I'm giving away. And so to everyone in my life, thank you. You gonna get the ghost pepper popcorn and take it to work, Goldilocks? I'm gonna definitely do another giveaway soon. I'm gonna think of one, definitely. So you say you're gonna get the jalapeno one. What, the popcorn? You don't know, DC Kool-Aid, you don't know if you want to do a challenge or a prank for that popcorn. Do both. That would be neat. Do 2 different videos. Cause you go definitely prank the kids with that one. Put some in a bag and sit down and have popcorn night or something like that. And put it in the bowl on top first. So see who wants to be the first one to grab out the bowl. Who will be the first one to grab out the bowl during the movie and eat the hot popcorn. That would be funny. That's a good idea. See, we're all becoming family at once in here. Everybody's subbing. That's the kind of community we're starting out here. I think that's awesome. And most of the YouTubers that and I heard, I don't know if it was Tiny and Goldilocks or Madam and Big Cho were saying, they pretty much support the younger YouTube. I mean, not the younger YouTubers, the lower subscriber YouTubes. And I started doing the same thing. Because I think that's a good idea. So people that are up in numbers and they're like out of whack with their videos and stuff, I didn't unsubscribe to a lot of them because I kind of like to go on there and find out what they're doing, the pranks and challenges and stuff like that the kids are into. So like Y'all might think I'm crazy and disgusting for my burping videos, but there's kids that have been actually requesting them. I have about 15 god kids that will tell y'all how much I'm loved, but everyone made me their baby's mama before I had a child, of course. But they call my youngest godchild is 4. So he calls and he'll say, God mommy, do you have any videos coming out? So sometimes I'll just go and do something just so he has something to watch. So, but yes, try that, DC Kool-Aid. I think that would be a good idea. Very funny. Because you know how it is when you sit down and watch a movie and the lights are out and somebody always tries to grab the popcorn first, so that first person will get that heat, and it will be no joke. Just make sure you have some water standing by on standby for that one. I think that will be a very funny video. I do. And then do a challenge as well with some of it and see who can eat the most in like 5 minutes, maybe 3 minutes. See who can eat the most popcorn without drinking anything. So I think that would be a good idea too. I didn't know they had it. I'm definitely going to look it up. But thanks for that idea. I'm sorry. I'm just reading comments. That's awesome. People are getting subscribers in our chat today. That's beautiful. I think that's nice. That's why I've been doing, trying to do my live a little more during the day since I'm home during the day. Because it's kind of like having a chat room open for people who are home and just sitting there watching TV and a little bored and want something or someone to talk to. That's kind of why I did this today, and I was like, you know what, maybe I could start like a session and certain days have a chit chat, a live chit chat with family members that are just home and chilling and relaxing or on lunch break and just want to chime in a little bit. I think that's a good idea. Me and Dean were thinking about having like a movie night. See, this is our channel, our platforms. We can do whatever we want on our platforms, guys. So, you can show some news sometimes because what I realize is in different states, stuff is happening that we don't know about. And it's interesting to hear sometimes news from across the world. A lot happens here in Philly. And, Tiny was live. Yep, he was live. Tiny was live yesterday. Yeah, one vlog we did. And he was live. We seen him earlier today at work. I love lives. It gives you a chance to. Yep, that's what I was saying. To get to know each other a lot better. So it's face to face, plus like I said, you can chat. I don't know if any of you guys like I said, I'm 40, but years ago I used to play a game called Sims, and now they just have like Sims free play, but they used to have a lot of Sims online, and it was like a live Sims. So you could actually, when you built the house, you would have your house open and people would come in, and they still do that now, but in this one you could actually chat. So you would type in stuff that you wanted to say to the person. So if you walked up to someone in the club, instead of trying to just get their attention, you could actually type in what you wanted to say to the person, and it would appear over your head. So that way, whoever was on the other side, they knew exactly what you were saying or what you were thinking. So when I thought of this, I'm like, that's kind of like that, where YouTube is just more it's reality versus a sim playing. This is real life stuff, but we bring people into our homes and we show them what we have and the things that we do and the stuff we're into. And so I thought about trying to replicate one of those. But in that case, what happened was, when we had Sims Online, my girlfriend had and you had to purchase actual like tokens and stuff like that in real life with real money to buy furniture, to buy stuff for your house. So per se she was really into it, and she would spend good money on it, but it would give her ways to go into like the Sims store. And what she did was she just purchased a whole bunch of beds, a whole bunch of exercise equipment, and all Sim stuff. Basically, we ran like a little house. So the house that she had, when she was at work, I would stay in the house, so that there was always someone there monitoring this chat room all the time to keep it up and running. So people would come in there and do their exercises and stuff, but of course they could sit there and talk and chat to you all day. So we ran this house like 24 hours a day. She had to actually start assigning, different people that would come on at certain times of the night when we were asleep and stuff, and they would run that chat room. So just having a chat open makes room for us small YouTubers to get to know each other, get to subscribe to each other's channels and stuff like that. So, and I also got that idea from the BR Fam TV. Because one day I just popped on their page and they had just left their live running with I think it was just like a picture of the sky, but we were in there getting to know people. People were coming in there because it was a chat room and it was open. So we were able to type and talk and kind of used his live as a chat room. At the same time, it got him views. So guys, think of that. That's a good idea. If you can go live sometimes. People like to see, and I'm big on hiding street signs and car signs, but I like to see like when people are riding and, you just get the trees and the look of the country. Even like when I was in South Carolina, I loved riding past like cornfields and cotton fields and stuff like that. If you can get like footage of stuff like that, that stuff is interesting. That's stuff that people like to see. I'm sorry, I'm just read a couple comments. Make sure I'm not ignoring anyone. Yes, I love The Sims. Did you ever play The Sims online? Yes, I'm definitely thinking about that open chat certain times during the day. For times like now. Yep, it's a good idea. And I ain't hating. Do what you gotta do, boo. Open you up a chat room. But yeah, I'm thinking about doing that. Just doing like an open chat sometimes during the day. And have certain people come in and visit the chat room and talk. Communicate is it's a good way to network. Put it like that. It's an awesome way to network. So she said, I'm going to do that. I'm trying to think. Bo and Helia, what? And I'm a little old school. What is IMVU? I'm trying to figure it out. Some of this slang is hard. It's okay, DC Kool-Aid. Say you working at the same time. I hear you. We were just talking because I said it would be nice to open a live chat at certain times during the day for like people who, when you're off or even if you're at work and you want to just get on and talk, chat, speak, say whatever. It's a good way to network and gain friends and other subscribers. Oh, Avatar Online. Oh, so I'm guessing there's something else like that, I guess. Like that? Is there another game out like that? Because I haven't seen it since. And this was about 18 years ago I used to play this game. never heard of Google Hangout. Is it a part of Facebook though? Same as Sim and talk to each people. Oh yeah, see, I know what you mean, like a Google Hangout, but if we want something to do where we can still meet new subbies and gain new subbies. So I just thought YouTube might be a good idea, because when you're in the chat room, people start seeing your mind frame of what you have to say and what you have to talk about, and then that interests them from there. Because there's people that, you know, I might start following them, and then when I start watching like a couple of their videos, then I'm like, okay, this person's not really talking about stuff that I'm into. So I don't necessarily unsubscribe, because I try to always show love to everyone. But then I might just take my notifications off, so I don't have to like see everything they're doing popping up. But, you know, randomly, then their face will show up depending on what they do, or if their title, which is a key to everything. Title topic has to do with something I'm looking at. So, but yeah. Excuse me. Bo and Hillier, you have me wondering now. It's a real site you go to and type in. I sure will, because I'm interested, because I love The Sims Online. But again, like I said, they started charging. Making something to eat. I hear you, Goldilocks. I'm talking away. I didn't have anything yet today. I'm not even that hungry though. But oh, excuse me. Yep. But so what happened in there? They charged too much money to run those little houses, to have, you know, people coming out to use your equipment and stuff like that. Basically, it didn't charge you to be online, but they charged you for you know, if she ran out of certain things at the house, or more people would come in, she didn't have machines, you know, she had rooms with so many beds in them, people would go in there and sleep in the beds and stuff like that. You know, a lot of showers, so people could take showers after their exercise. So she just had the whole place. It was an avatar house set up, and real life people were coming in there working their Sims. So that was kind of cool. I'm gonna definitely check it, because that's how Sims was. It was just that, you know, like I said, after a while they started charging a little bit too much money to run, you know, an avatar. I wonder if you had my Instagram, maybe you could try. It might let you send the link there. I'm not sure, but I'm definitely interested. But excuse me, it's not Ibo, is it? It was one that was like cartoon avatars. They weren't like The Sims grown people. They were more like younger kids avatars. Is that what it is? IMVU. Yeah, I'm gonna just look it up. I'll look it up later. I made sure I took a screenshot of your to make sure that I have you. I know I wasn't sure if I was subscribed to your page, but I know I'm already subscribed to DC Kool-Aid and Lisa. I'm subscribed to I'm I'm not sure about Abe Nut's kills, but I will definitely look it up. And Tiny and Goldilocks, I'm sorry. I'm subscribed to them. Trying to see who else was in the chat. But I just want to make sure, because if anyone subscribed to me, I like to subscribe back. And if you ever see me not subscribe back, please make sure you comment so I know. Because sometimes, even though I have it set up to give me notifications, it's supposed to tell me who subscribes. Sometimes I don't see them. And, you know, my subscriber went up, but I didn't see who subscribed. Excuse me. So I don't want anybody to think I'm lying or telling a story or anything like that by saying subs for subs, because I do subs for subs. It's just that if I don't know, excuse me 1 second, I'm getting my cord. If I don't know, I can't sub back. Bye, Tiny. Have a good afternoon. Definitely will, and I'll see you guys later tonight. Yes, I'm glad you guys subscribed to her, because her and her husband are a very nice couple. And they also live out in California. And when you see their videos, they put a video up the other day about Massacre Canyon. I don't know if anyone out here ever heard of that, but it was supposed to be thank you so much. And I know you're real and kind. You've been here with us the whole time. Thank you so much. And that's what I created my channel for, to be real. Also to be funny, because it's a lot, you know, the kids like to watch. And, you know, it aggravates me. And I don't like to talk about other YouTubers. But some of these young kids, like 20 and 21, they have these channels. They have 2 and 3 million followers. And they know that a majority of them are children. But the content that they put out is not good. I mean, they'll put out good content, but the stuff that comes out their mouth sometimes is not appropriate for certain kids. Stuff that I'm glad my kid does not follow some of these younger YouTubers. You know, he's more of a Disney kid, and I'm glad. I'd rather keep it like that. You know, if he watches YouTube, he watches the kid. You know, he's subscribed to a lot of kids' channels like Onyx Kids. He loves Onyx Kids. I think the oldest YouTuber he watched was Glozell. I don't know if y'all know about her, but, you know, for a while I was irritated that he was watching a grown woman. But then when I started watching some of her stuff, she was very funny. So I understood why he was into it. Thank you very much. And we try to talk. We get into, you know, real life conversations. If you didn't weren't able to check my page out, definitely check it out, because a couple of conversations me and Dean got deeply into, and you know, I actually had some younger teens reach out and to ask me to continue, if I could continue to put out positive, you know, positive words for the, you know, the younger teens out here today, because I tell some of the stories I've been through in my past. And honestly, by the time I was 20, I could have probably told a story of someone who was married for 50 years and had never been through some of the stuff I've been through. But, you know, sometimes I get deep and I talk to these young kids about it. But she asked me to keep on because she says she takes a lot of the stuff I say into heart and makes her, you know, have a little more self-respect for herself while, you know, she's growing up in a world like this with all kinds of crazy young people out here. I hear you. That's okay. You do what you can do. I give them away from the heart, honestly. And again, I'm a member of this website. So I go on this website that I really love and I bid on stuff a lot. And sometimes I'll get stuff at a really good price. And, you know, I'll flea market, and sometimes we sell the stuff cheap to people who can't afford certain things. Or like now, pretty much since my mom passed away, I haven't really been out there doing my flea market and stuff, but I had already had already purchased a couple of little items and stuff. So I said, instead of flea marketing them, you know, I can give some away to help my YouTube channel grow. And, you know, that's what I've been doing. So some of the watches, a younger kid, and that's hard too, had ordered about 5 or 6 watches from me. So after I ordered them and they came in, he says, "Oh, I didn't want those ones. I wanted the real watches," which, you know, they're watches, but they're not the authentic iPhone watch. And the only way I'd get them is if I stole them from somewhere, and I'm not a thief. I would never do that. So, and that being said, I told him, no way. I'm not selling you no watch for $40 or $50. That's an actual Apple watch or Apple product. No. They're, you know, like the cameras, they work just like the pro cams, but they're not the official pro cams. A official pro cam you're going to pay a couple $100 for versus a little camera that does the same exact thing, and we're selling them for $20, $30. So, and that's because I get them a little bit cheaper, so I'm not trying to hurt anybody. And some of the stuff I'll give out as our gifts, you know, as our giveaways. Makeup and perfume. That's a good idea, because I thought about that too. And you know it'll be good because it's Christmas time, and they have, even after Christmas, sometimes they have a lot of nice gifts. You can get, you know, like $5 for a thing of makeup, a makeup kit, or a whole bunch of chapsticks and stuff like that. I'm gonna probably be getting stuff like that to give away, you know, over the holidays, which I was thinking about doing little, you know, like little trivia games on my channel. I'm gonna start that too. And then I can give away stuff like that. So I like to give away stuff, but I want people to be able to win and make it fun. So I thought about doing that, like doing like, you know, little treasure hunts, or maybe like dress up contests, stuff like that. You know, stuff we see done on YouTube, but call other families out to do it, and, you know, then do like drawings on who wins, stuff like that. And I have a lot of ideas for my channel, so we'll see what happens. Sorry if y'all hear Dean snoring, because he is snoring crazily right now. And I wish I was right about now, too. Not that tired, though. Sorry, I'm just reading it. Yep, definitely. And like one of the couples that won, they said once they receive my gift to them, they want to do a video shout out, and then what they're going to do is make another video of them. They're going to give it to a less fortunate family. I don't know if they're less fortunate, but it's another family that they really are close with, and they want to donate the gift that I'm giving them. So actually, the gift I'm giving them is going to be a gift given to another family that needs a camera, I believe. So I think that's going to be awesome. So I'm blessing people to bless others. That was an alarm going off for my son. Gets off school soon. But yep, so I was able to bless them, and they're going to bless a whole nother family with the gift that I'm giving them. Love mail. So what do you mean? Like you send out letters to your fans? Like your YouTubers? Is that what you mean? I'm just wondering because I thought, I thought of doing that, but I have to get me I need to get me a P.O. box because, a couple of people that I did, actually trusted me and gave me their home addresses to send their stuff out to them. And I'm glad, because nowadays you can't really trust giving people your home address because you never know what they'll do. But the couple of people that I met and encountered, they trusted me and gave me their home addresses for me to send them their stuff. But I'd recommend them as well to get P.O. boxes because I'd be a little nervous. You might not run across someone like me all the time that, is just going to honestly send you something out and not be worried about stalking them down or something. But I even got scared now for my son, because people watch him on YouTube and I don't want nobody trampling his little self over somewhere. 1 second. Yep. I don't really have excuse me. That was so nice. That was very nice. Very nice of you. Yep. Because when we do good things come back to us. Calling it pay it forward, right? That's what they call it. You are so awesome. Do you have an Instagram as well? Because I hope you look me up, then I can find you on there. I like that more too. I mean, you could, we can keep in touch here on YouTube, but on Instagram we can actually text each other back and forth as well. So if you don't mind, you could just put your Instagram name up there, and then I'll go look and look you up so I can follow you and keep in touch. Okay, I'm trying to think where, because I can't type on here. But if you have a pen, I can give you the address. Excuse my messy room. I'm changing my camera by accident. I'm trying to see what other options I have on here. I don't think I can actually type into this conversation, can I? Now it says share, but what do I share? I'm scared to hit anything because I don't want something to happen. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, I'll definitely look you up. I'm gonna screenshot it so I have your name. Yep, so I have your name. I'm about to sign off, and I may be back on later on tonight, but it was so awesome chatting with you, and I want to thank you again for being in on this session and, being able to share our story as far as our fish tanks, our blessing that we received today. And I'm going to definitely keep in touch with you on Instagram. Keep up on our videos. Hopefully I can come up with a lot more fun content. And I'm hoping, as long as I see your name in my comment boxes and, know that you're engaged in my videos, you will definitely be entered in my giveaways. Next video. Okay, got you. That sounds good. I'm not high tech either, honey. It may look like it. It's my iPhone I'm hiding behind, because I don't know how to do some of that stuff. If you look at my page, I really just and you can do the same. Just get on your camera and record. That's all I started out doing, and a girlfriend of mine just recently gave me a little camcorder, but a lot of my videos were done on those cameras that I'm giving away. And then the little camcorder that Dean had, and between that and my iPhone, all my stuff is done by that. I just started learning how to edit it because my iPhone has an app called iMovie, so I was able to throw together an intro and stuff like that from that. But otherwise, I'm old school, just like you. So don't feel bad. As long as we can type and people understand what we're saying, that's all that counts. I'm just glad you're here, and welcome to the family. Me neither. I just use an app. I use an app, and it took me a while. I just started doing it. Like, if you look, last week is when my videos just started looking edited a little bit better than they are. But you're welcome, honey. Thanks again for tuning in. Love you, and I will see you soon. Again, always, always, always keep God first and love yourself. And it's better to do that first, and then you can love everyone else around you. Until we meet again. Goodbye, excuse me. Goodbye, Phillies family. Take care too. Amen. Mwah.